The All Made Up podcast is brought to you by airdrop.ai, the tool that allows you to generate passive income through using airdrops.
Airdrops?
No, airdrops.
But what are airdrops, Harry?
Airdrops are free incentives from cryptocurrencies which reward you for using and interacting with their application.
Right, so you're telling me I can set up a new revenue stream today?
Exactly that. If you go to airdrop.ai and sign up to the whitelist, you'll get invited to the private beta.
Well, I better go and do that.
And so should you at airdrop.ai. Sign up, make some money.
Do you know where Lewis is?
Yeah, he's probably signing up. At airdrop.ai.
It's all made up, baby.
And without any further ado, please put your hands together for the All Made Up Podcast Live!
Oh, and that's still playing.
Yeah.
We're going to dance to it while we wait for it to stop. Oh, and my sister's taking a photo straight off the bat. I'm an idiot. Thank you very much. Exactly. Yeah. It's going to be in the family WhatsApp. The show was wank, right?
During the show as well, yeah.
Exactly. But hello and welcome to the All Made Up podcast with me, Harry Stachini.
Me, Lewis Coleman.
And me, Ben Hart.
The show where each week a guest joins us in the writer's room to create a story like you and we have never heard before.
Not quite knowing what's around the corner or what we'll find along the way, as this podcast is exactly what it says on the tin.
It's all made up!
It's all made up!
There we go, hey.
Shall we?
Lovely stuff.
Shall we sit?
We'll sit
I
down.
was so desperate for someone to do that. That was so worth 20 quid, John. Thank you.
What's that?
Are we-
Live.
Nice. Got dust coming off it as well, mate. Absolutely shit up.
Yeah.
Half an hour's work, that.
Hello, everybody. Thank you very much for coming to the podcast. Just quickly, can you hear us all right from the back? Okay, you sound thrilled as well. Much appreciated. Yeah. Obviously, just give us a cheer if you actually are a subscriber of the pod. Okay, and just give me a cheer if you've been pulled here against your will. Okay, yeah.
Same
That was
people.
my sister. Well, we appreciate you coming. If you listened to the pod before, you know how it's going to work. Basically, you are in the writer's room tonight with us, and we're going to create a story like you've never heard before because this podcast is obviously all made up. But yeah, it's going to be good. We've got big dreams for the podcast because it started not even a year ago, did it?
Not even a year ago. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking, we've done 40.
It was like, no, it's one year, mate.
All right, dickhead. We've done 43 episodes, so in about, 9 episodes' time, we are a year. So we managed to do well, I reckon, to get to where we are. I mean, we've got a neon sign. That was like all our budget, so that was good.
It's nice, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is neon on demand if you are looking for a sign.
Yeah.
He'll give you a little preview and then 320 quid that. Not bad.
Yeah, that caused a lot of unconscious tension in the room.
Yeah.
When Harry told us he's bought it, we were like, oh, have you? Yeah. How much was it? Yeah.
I mean, we've nearly sold out this room, and it's not even covered a third of what that cost.
But you've got to start somewhere, haven't you?
Yeah, you start with a sign.
Yeah.
You start with a sign and build a pod around it. That's how it works.
We're starting negative equity. That's where we're starting.
Yeah.
Hopefully, eventually, we're going to have a stage that's, doesn't feel like we're on a patio.
We have a stage which is all neon. That's what I want.
Exactly. But obviously, if you've only listened to the pod and you don't know what we do, obviously we all do comedy outside of this. So doing a live podcast feels obviously very different to doing stand-up. So we're very aware tonight. We want you to sit back and enjoy it, but we're also thinking you might be sat there for a while. Please stop taking fucking photos, Jordan. Right, that is,
That's so funny, isn't it? Yeah. I keep talking like a smile like this, just so I look good in the picture.
She's making a fortune off this, streaming it live to people who haven't bought a ticket.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, we're going to be on LinkedIn. Right?
Yeah.
The weirdest place for this to be ever. Yeah.
New markets, think big. We could get Saudi investment, right?
I'll take it. Yeah.
Exactly. But obviously, we just want you to sit back and kind of enjoy the show, right? But you are going to be in the writer's room tonight, so you're going to help us create the story. Because when we set this podcast up, we wanted something that was like a game, right? Obviously, there's lots of podcasts out there, and, with three straight white males, we wanted something that was a bit different, so we did, you know what I mean? Believe it or not, we realised we're not unique, right? Like, our heyday has been and gone, right? We're very much last on the train, so we thought we'd come up with a game, and All Made Up was that, wasn't it?
We wanted something that was like non-topical. Just it didn't have to like. Yeah, there's so many podcasts of like 3 straight white men just talk about what they think, and everyone's like, I don't care what you think.
Yeah. It's called GB News.
Yeah, and they turned it down.
Just a little shout out to me dad there. But yeah, we wanted something that was just a game, and originally it was like an amalgamation of all our like 3 kind of coming together. But I remember sat in the lounge with you.
Yeah, it was my idea. It was my idea. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
It was amalgamation of all 3 of us. No, it was my idea.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't your idea. Like, I'll say exactly where it came from. There's a very similar game we were playing one time.
Yeah.
The first time we actually ever did this, we were sat in my garden and we were all shirtless.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
And it became apparent.
I was sweating just as much as I'm right now.
Yeah,
I remember that day.
It was so hot.
I was so sunburnt.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to leave. I was like, this is such a good idea. I can't leave.
Yeah.
They'll all think I'm weird.
You were the sweatiest, you were the hurriest, and I was the baldest by far.
Yeah.
And together we made the AllMadeUp podcast.
Yeah. But it like slowly started to come together, didn't it? Because we've got the first ever recording of this on my phone, and it was sat around the kitchen table at my house with Jack Gledo.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, was it Sam? Was it you? Yeah. Sorry, it was Sam. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Hey mate, you've moved out now.
Yeah,
all right. Yeah. All right, Dad. Fucking hell.
Was it Holy Hands?
Holy Hands.
Holy Hands. Yeah, it was the guy who he thought his neighbour was Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I remember Sam. I don't care, but
he
I remember.
ended up being in Larry's basement with 17 cats, didn't he?
Yeah. You wrote it.
Yeah.
You really wanted that to happen. It's like, I need 17 cats in the basement. I need that, Lewis. Let me have it. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
It's fine, Sam. Whatever you want, mate.
But we've enjoyed how every episode's been different in that sense. Like, you have your starting point, which is what you're going to help us write the story, as I say. So we've got loads of these dotted around
shall we
the room.
give a bit of an example of how it's going to work?
Yeah.
Right, okay. I've connected this to my phone, so hopefully... There we go. Wow, hello!
Nice.
Someone knows PowerPoint.
Let's leave the stage. Just like that.
Yeah. Our survey says. So you'll see these dotted around the room, right? And you can fill these in, and they will go in our big box of ideas. And
that is sad, isn't it? But good.
No, look. Production value. You've got to start somewhere, right?
That'll be...
Were you in charge of that, Harry?
No, the spelling's spot on. Yeah. Hey, it's only 5 letters, one of them. I thought that's anything above that. I'm shitting me.
To be fair, at some point there was something expensive in that box.
Yeah.
So that's what it translates to the podcast, isn't it? So.
That'll be covered in neon next time.
Harry will be like, lads, I've just spent another 500. Harry, stop it.
But you will fill these in, and then they'll go in the box, right? And we want it to, obviously, you can get a bit creative. There's pens around the room and stuff like that. You don't have to put your name. You can have a writer's name, like, your author's name or something like that. So feel free to have a bit of fun with it. But we'll give you some examples of what you could use today to help us build the story. All right. Do you feel like you're up for this? Yeah. Okay, cool.
I don't think they sound like they're up for this.
Yeah. Sorry, we're going to go full.
Are you up for this?
Yeah.
I reckon one more time.
Yeah, go on.
Are you up for this?
Yeah. There we go. It's like Dick in Dom's house.
Yeah. Panto, that's where I belong. Yeah.
Right, okay. So, starting with name at the top.
I've not even seen this. So.
That's just a random name generator.
Oh, fucking hell. Can I just say, mate, I was looking at that one, I'm going, nothing's happened. Let's just behind. Right, okay.
Can you read that out, Harry?
Harry Thinhair.
Yeah, just a name at random.
Yeah. We had to angle them lights so you wouldn't see in any truth, right? Honestly, get yourself on hymns, it does wonders.
So, explain, it starts with an opening sentence, yeah? You talk to us about that, Harry. So, green one is what?
By the way, you'll have time to fill it in. You don't have to do it now.
Yeah.
Right, okay, right.
Yeah, basically, I should have said how the night's going to work. Basically, right, we'll go through this. In the interval, there'll be a 10-minute interval in about 10 minutes, all right? And then you can fill this in, and then when we come back, we'll introduce our guest, and we'll crack on with the story, right? So, just to give you an idea, one of the opening lines of our first ever episode, I think this is the example you're going to use, isn't it, was... so the blank is where the name would be, right? And that would be the name of the character we're going to create today. But, fucking hell, right, okay. Blank ate an out-of-date meal deal, and suddenly they could read people's thoughts.
Also, why are you reading it? You know it.
I do, yeah. That's a good point. You know what I mean? But I thought, just be double safe. But that gives you the starting line. The curveball in between. Do you not go to the end line straight away? You're not doing it that way?
No, I'm not doing it that way, pal. Just for this one.
Okay, fine. Okay.
You do it if you want to do it.
No, it's, mate, it's fine. I love reading like this. Like I'm being breastfed by the board. I'm like, can you please do it? Yeah,
I can read it.
Yeah, please do.
You read that one. You read that
He's
one.
like, Ben can't read. It's all right.
Don't worry, in a minute he'll latch.
He's just there for the eye candy. That's what he's there for. Right. So what's that say? They found a wad of cash sitting in some dog shite.
Yep, so that's a swerve ball which will happen throughout the story, which will just send the story in a different direction.
Just quickly, as show of hands, right? Put your hands up if you'd say curveball. Right? Now put your hands up if you'd say swerve ball.
1, Lewis. That's it.
There's no. That says.
Thanks, mate.
Oh yeah.
That was dead nice. That.
No, I just wanted to let you know. You showed me I'm wrong all the time.
I know nothing.
There you go.
Yeah. Right. Okay. We'll do another.
Next one. Do you want me to read this one again?
Yeah.
Please.
Okay. They needed to find a gun.
So these are just some examples for you guys. Surely your imagination will run much wilder.
Well, I just look at you lot like.
It's like he thinks I'm going to lie.
Yeah.
Like, say, and Harry was asked to leave the stage. No, final sentence. So this is the end line where we have to finish.
Yeah.
The local village built them a small statue.
Yeah. So it sounds shit at this point. I know that, but when we write it together, that's where the juiciness happens. That's where the fun happens. So we'll just do another example over here. So Harry, do you want to read this one? Flames in that one, do you?
Perfect.
Flames.
Benjamin Thickett. How good is his hair, by the way?
He has got such thick hair.
It's thick. Yeah, it's thick. I'm sorry.
Harry mentioned that he looked like Luke Littler on the pod the other day, and I wasn't happy about that.
Yeah, I called you bald cunt. Yeah.
You said he looked like the mechanic from The In-Betweeners.
I do. Yeah.
Wolfie.
I tell you what.
Wolfie.
Let's just go through them all. Yeah. I look like the caterpillar of A Bug's Life.
Yeah, that's about it.
Wreck-It Ralph. There you go. Human Shrek. That's one. Yeah. And a fat Ryan Reynolds. That's all. Yeah. It's still Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, I like it, mate.
Exactly.
I can lose weight. I'm not going to, but I could. Yeah.
So we'll go for an opening line.
Ben Thickett. Right. Blank wanted to enter the potato peeling World Championships.
That sounds wild.
Yeah.
There we go.
What are you laughing? Oh, yeah. I know. Do you know how hard it is to read like that?
Yeah, because no one reads like that. That's why. Yeah. So weird.
Right. Okay. A pigeon started to follow them. Right. They lost their sense of smell, which, if you got COVID, can happen. Bear that in mind.
Yeah. Facts on this podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And the last one was the goat was sacrificed in their honour. So you see what I mean? If you started, strong, exactly. Right? they started that narrative in a potato peeling championship and finished with a goat being sacrificed. What's happened along the way? Yeah. It's all made up.
Yeah, I like that. So I reckon we're going to have a little break. We've got pens and papers around the room. But before we get into that, it was one of our birthdays very recently, and it didn't get celebrated. And it was Ben's birthday, so I
wasn't sure then. Like,
So we just put this little. So if you'll all join us in happy birthday to Ben. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Ben. Happy birthday to Ben. Happy birthday to you.
Hip hip!
Hey!
Hip hip! Hip hip! I won for luck! Hey! Happy birthday, mate.
Happy birthday, Ben.
Yeah. I say it back everything I said about you earlier.
You keep hold of that, Clem. I wouldn't trust Ben with that.
Yeah.
What we're going to do is going to have a little 10-minute break. You can go and get your pieces of paper, write down your ideas. We'll put them in the big box of ideas, and you can have a slice of Guinness cake, which has been baked by Clementine.
Yeah.
Also, one last thing. At the end of the show, we're going to be doing a prize draw.
Yeah.
You forgot about that, didn't you? You forgot about that.
I think the audience forgot about that.
Yeah.
At the end of the show, we're going to be doing a prize draw. Love that.
One of you lucky people could win an all-made-up mug.
Oh, baby.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought there'd be a lot more.
Well,
Try one more time. I think one of you lucky people could win an all-made-up mug. That's right. That's the right reaction.
Can we just quickly? We did a live stream for the podcast the other day of giving these mugs away. Give me a cheer if you were on that live stream. Okay. Yeah.
There were more likes after.
Yeah. It was. We realised there was more of us in the room than people watching. Right. Yeah. But we committed. The internet knew about it. We told them. Everyone just went no.
Yeah.
Everyone knew about tonight, and we've had to get around in the family WhatsApps to get you in.
Yeah.
So, but you got to start small. But yeah, we'll have an interval and then we'll come back. But please double up on your drinks, fill these in. Big box of ideas. We'll leave it at the edge of the stage. You can pop it in there, and then we'll come back. Sound good? Nice. Fade the music.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Just a little bit.
So, we appreciate you filling them in. If they don't get used, we're going to use them in future episodes, all right? But obviously, obviously, it's not just going to go to waste.
Bit of hate from the second row.
Has anyone ever sent a prompt into the podcast before?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And did it get used? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, right, okay.
We couldn't use your dad's.
We couldn't use your dad's.
We'd have to bleep it.
That your one, Dad, murdered when we weren't recording. It blew the roof off, but we were like, if we had a paywall, it could go behind that. But okay, cool. So obviously, the AllMadeUp podcast, we're joined by a fantastic guest, and with it being our first show, our guest for today is a good friend of ours, good friend of the podcast. He's been on it before. He's the host of the incredibly popular What's Happening podcast. He's a Liverpool comedian, and his name is Danny Davies. So please make some noise! Turn his mic up. Danny Davies, everybody! How you doing, mate? How you doing? Oh, right. There we go. Sweet, Danny. Just get a picture here. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Right,
Okay,
here we go.
you just act like I've said something really funny. There you go.
This one, eh? Look at him.
But thank you very much for coming back on the podcast.
No, thanks for having me. Before I say anything as well, give the lads a round of applause. They've absolutely fucking smashed it, putting the show together.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Killed it. I was saying the other week we were speaking about your podcast on my podcast, and I was saying to Gary, it's one of those ideas you wish you'd had. Do you know what I mean? Because we just sort of sit down and start chatting shit and edit the bits out when we're racist. Whereas these have come up with an actual good idea with substance, and I'm like, fuck, shit.
Yeah, well, that's the magic of it. You know what I mean? I went on your podcast though. I had a good time.
You did.
Yeah.
We spoke about Mount Kilimanjaro for like an hour.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
It was sick.
So if you don't know, I've summited it. All right. Okay. I've been to the highest point in Africa.
There's probably something else Harry did without me and Lewis.
Yeah.
Something else,
Take the hint,
Yeah,
if anything.
Sam,
Harry loves to go places without me and Lewis, and then invite us the next day.
Yeah.
Oh, you could have come. Yeah, but I didn't have a clue you were there, did I? So me and Sam had a great time. Oh, did you?
Yeah, his excuse was, I booked it ages ago. Ask us ages ago.
Yeah.
We're doing a podcast earlier.
Yesterday, right? Okay. Just to give you context, Sam, I used to live with Sam. It's
not just the one story.
And
What's going on about it again?
But I've just got to give you context if you don't know, right? But I used to live with Sam, and we went out for the first time after him not living with me on Sunday, right? We went out for drinks and we went to go and watch a band, didn't we? It'd been 2 weeks. Yeah, exactly, mate. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Even he thinks it's weird. And he's going.
So I was telling him about the weekend, right? Yeah. And Lewis just deadpan, just looks at me and he goes, "Have you socked him off?" I was like,
I didn't say that at all.
Yeah.
You said to me, "Did you sock him off?"
I said, suck each other off?
Oh, do you sock? Right, sorry.
It's a valid question, to be fair.
He's 6'3". The height ratio would be way off, right? It wouldn't work. But
Have you?
No. We shared Wi-Fi and rent, and that was it. All right, no.
Okay.
Never body fluids. But yeah. Thank you for coming back on the podcast.
Thanks for having me.
Moving on from it.
It's the only time I've been brought on stage to lose yourself ever. Felt like I was walking out to like box somebody or something. It was weird. It was nice though.
But you were on the podcast, when was it? A couple of months back?
Yeah, my dad was there, weirdly enough.
That was a live podcast.
Your dad was there, wasn't he?
Yeah, my train got cancelled, and obviously, like, I can't drive because I'm a comedian, and we don't get paid very often. So my dad was like, I'll take it, and I didn't want to accept it, but I was like, I've got to get this. So my dad just sat in the back of the room on his phone for like an hour, texting me while it was going on. He was like, say this. I was like, that's not funny, and it's sexist. Like, I'm not saying it.
It's also not relevant.
But it was sat in the corner, and we were talking about Komodo dragons killing kids on a mountain.
Yeah.
And he just stayed there and didn't make a noise all the way. Like, he didn't laugh, he didn't move, he was just still like...
He does that even in the living room. Like, as soon as my mum tries to interact with him, you see him visually he just shuts off. It's like, you know, when you lock your phone but it's still on behind the screen. He just sort of sits there just waiting for someone to finish speaking.
Your dad made me nervous about doing a live show.
Yeah. See, I didn't even know I was doing it at that point. Honestly, every week when I've been to the studio to record our podcast, I come back and he's like, oh, like, what did you speak about? And we don't really tend to like plan it, so like I can never really remember what's being said. And I'm like, I don't know, we were just chatting shit, and he's like, still not paying keep in the house then? We're like, absolutely not, no, not a chance.
I think we've got a clip. I know we've got a clip.
Okay.
This is what I prepared earlier. I think this is from yours, so let's have a look at what this one was.
Where does he live in?
Yeah, what part of the country?
We'll say Surrey.
Has he got a job?
A mountain guide.
In Surrey.
In Surrey.
Isn't Surrey famously flat?
I like the idea.
I want the most difficult commute.
I like the idea of him guiding them, but remotely.
Yeah.
He's on Zoom.
Yeah.
That is
Don't go that way. Fuck.
He's an entrepreneur.
So,
a mogul.
Yeah.
I think when COVID hit, he thought, how can I work from home?
People were walking all the time, weren't they?
Exactly.
So,
He likes to work from home while staying active.
he's on a treadmill.
A little Peloton.
Massive incline as well.
Mine as well. Yeah.
We're all on this.
He's got one of those altitude tanks in his back room as well, just to really try and make himself feel like he's there. I was watching that laughing then. I was watching that. I was like, good one, Danny.
I am great, yeah.
Put it on again. Play it again.
But I can't remember what the starting line for that story was.
It was about your cat. Your cat was...
I remember the arc of the story now. Cats were more heavily involved than they needed to be, perhaps.
Didn't the cat have AIDS?
No, it had cat AIDS.
Cat AIDS.
Feline AIDS and AIDS are two very different epidemics. It's not the same. Eazy-E was not a victim of the feline strain.
Yeah. It's non-deadly to humans.
Yeah, it's safe to shag a cat if it's got feline AIDS. If you really want to go there, you won't contract it.
That's what we want to... what's this?
I don't know.
I've not seen this. What's this?
Pull your fucking knickers up. I'm done. Listen, fucks. I've been on the phone to Warner Brothers and they are so far up my arse, I nearly came. They need a film idea. Something that's big, ballsy, grabs the fucking audience. Your last 40 ideas have been shite. I don't even subscribe, and I'm your fucking executive. Nick no time, and I've got no time for bad ideas. I don't care about your excuses. Oh, Ben's always late. Harry can't spell. His emails are like the fucking Enigma code. Lewis, I know you think you come down hard on the boys, but trust me, I'll come hard on you. In your face, anywhere above the neck. You've got schmucks in the room tonight. It's your live show, and I need an idea. I need something that's original, relatable, and hopefully it contains a fuck ton of cocaine. I need this to work, boys. I promised I'm going to deliver. And when I say that, I'm like a dog with a bone. I won't give up. And I need the money. My wife's going to get tits done. 3rd time's a charm. Bruno, come over here and take your fucking knickers off. I'll call you back.
Wow.
Well,
yeah.
I love the way you said before that started, oh, I've not seen this.
Yeah, mate, honestly, I have no clue who that guy is. Like,
he was an ugly bastard, wasn't he?
Yeah.
His hair was thinning.
Yeah. He's still bald.
He went to Turkey and said, "Turn me into Mick Hucknall."
Well, it seems like we've got someone to impress, I think, with the story
definitely.
tonight.
And you're going to have to help us basically create this story because Nick No Time's got no time for bad ideas, right?
Yeah.
And
He's very clear with that.
He was, and he's
nothing but
cocaine
clear.
abuse.
Yeah.
He was an intense guy.
Yeah.
The cocaine really focuses his mind, I think.
I said to Harry, I don't think this is a good idea. And he was like, no, Nick No Time is the right person that we need for this podcast.
You've got to play the game with show business sometimes. You've got to be willing to bend over for them.
Exactly. I had people say to me, "What did you do last Wednesday?" I was like, "Just a quiet night in. Nothing much. No.
300 quid's worth of Charlie on his desk. He's got a wig on. Just in his room.
It's actually 2 pounds of self-raising flour. But,
Had a line and stood up.
Apparently, Clem told me she was like, Lewis on Wednesday he left the house with just a bag of flour and a bottle of whiskey. And he wouldn't tell her what he's doing.
That wasn't for that.
That's funny.
Nick No Time is our executive, right? He basically owns the All Made Up podcast. And
Okay.
We funnel him ideas, and basically the last 43 episodes he thinks have been shite.
Okay.
So we're hoping that tonight, the film idea we can create and give him, he
This
can
is
give
the
to
big
Warner
time.
Brothers. Yeah.
We had to sell it him because that sign cost
This
so
is
much
your
money.
Jurassic Park, is it?
Hopefully so, mate.
Making the money.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So,
So I reckon we get into it.
I think we do.
Let's do it.
Right, so should we start from the top? So before we get into the big box of ideas, we need to come up with a name. So what are we thinking in terms of our character, which is going to go on this story today?
You see, it's the most difficult but the most crucial bit. Because sometimes a person's name defines them.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't.
Adolf Hitler.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the word.
Instead of me thinking of it all myself, obviously, I want to get some ideas. So I'll pick the first name. Seb. Okay, Seb. Formally Sebastian.
Nice.
Surname. I'm gonna need some suggestions. So if anybody just feel free to shout them at your own free will.
Ledbetter, Chip. Any advance on Chip?
Seb, Chip.
Mountbatten Smith, I like that.
A double barrel surname adds an extra level. It's an extra layer.
Seb, Matt and Smith.
We'll go with that.
That sounds like 3 brothers.
Matt and Smith.
Get down here now, Seb, Matt and Smith.
He said Mountbatten Smith.
Oh, did he? Oh, right. Did anyone else hear Matt and Smith?
Yeah, everyone else heard that.
Ah, right.
You're posh, that's why you keep hearing that. You should know that.
So has Seb got any brothers? Matt and Smith?
Seb had an older brother. He was 4 years older than him, but his older brother died when he was 18. Mysterious circumstances, never proven as to how or why he died, but he did die. That was confirmed.
Apparently he was taken out by Komodo dragons.
It could have been. Mr. No Time was suspiciously quiet on the night of his disappearance.
So I was just about to say, so we've got Seb. Can you just pronounce his last name again, Ben?
Mountbatten.
Matten Smith.
Mountbatten.
Oh, Mountbatten. Right.
I thought is that what you said?
Right,
Yeah,
well, it's
yeah.
Mountbatten, right.
That's mad that was the first thing that come to someone's mind. No, like, I'm thinking of a saying, I'm going Smith.
Yeah.
Have you left the house, you lads? I'll tell you, there's a...
I'm in.
Yeah, cool.
So let's just make it clear. So we've got Seb Mountbatten. Seb Mountbatten, I'm right. Seb Mountbatten, he's got an older brother, but he died mysteriously. Mm-hmm. How old is Seb now?
He's a young man. Not quite 20s, let's say 32.
Right, okay.
He's a young man.
So he's 12 years older.
No, his brother died years ago. His brother died back in the
I
day.
described my age. I'm not quite 20, I'm actually 32.
Yeah, he's a young man, but he's not a child. You know, he's got time on his side, but he's had life experience.
Right.
No, it's okay.
So just to clarify, he's 32.
32.
Right, he's 32, and who's he living with?
Parents.
He's still living with his parents,
Big
is
house
he?
though, a manor.
Right, okay, very
Got land.
nice.
So he's living at home, but it's not Sab.
Okay. Yeah.
Right, okay, he's got like a separate, separate wing.
Yeah, separate wing.
That's what we had, wasn't it?
Yeah. We had a driveway each.
You can drop that accent now, Harry.
Lives in a wing, right? And what's he do for work?
He doesn't need to work if he could choose not to. He choose not to, but he's always had a passion for coffee.
Oh,
Yeah.
so like importing it, or
He's
like
a barista.
He's a barista. But he wanted to be a barrister, maybe. Yeah.
He's supposed to be very good at spelling on the application.
Maybe he thinks he's a barrister.
Mates with Harry.
Right, so he's a barista.
Part time.
Okay, sweet. To be fair, if he's living in a wing, you don't have to be full time, do you?
He's got a bit of free time on his hands, but he still likes to live with them.
Okay.
Location-wise, in the country, where are we thinking?
Where are we thinking? Where's he from? Cambridge. Cambridge is too on the nose, though, isn't it? I like Cheshire, because Cheshire's brought... Whereabouts in Cheshire? Cheshire's a county.
Cheshire, yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking...
Is that Wilmslow?
Macclesfield. Is there any houses with a wing in Macclesfield? Is there? I don't know if that's...
Macclesfield Manor?
Nah, it's all new money in Macclesfield.
It's all made up.
It's all new money.
Yeah.
Prestbury. I've never heard that in my life, but we'll go there.
But we can make up what we want it to be.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
so it's
okay.
in Prestbury. So he travels to Prestbury to be a barista.
Yes.
Is it his own place, or he's like in a little independent?
Oh yeah, he's part-time. He's just there when he needs to be. Monday, Wednesday, Saturday.
Right. Okay. So, but he's working for someone. It isn't his own gaff.
No, it's not his own gaff. He's a humble man.
Is it a Costa?
Starbucks.
Right, okay, nice.
Yeah.
So we've got Seb who lives in the wing of a manor
Yep.
who goes and works part-time in a Starbucks in Prestbury.
Yep.
That's where we're at right
Yeah.
now. And what sort of dreams has he got? What's his ambition?
As I say, he works part-time. So he's got plenty of free time to
dream.
Not only... not only accumulate
Part-time
dreams.
barista, full-time dreamer.
What are you doing there, Seb? Just streaming.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. He's always been a thrill seeker.
Okay.
An adrenaline junkie. Back in the day, he lives in a manor. He was off on ski trips, up in the Alps with the other double-barreled surname folk.
Yeah.
He's always wanted to maybe be a professional skier, snowboarder, maybe just mountain sort of, there's bears and stuff in the wilderness. He'd like to be a sort of,
a bear whisperer.
a guard of the, a guard of the skiers. So he stands on the perimeter of the resort, fully armed, of course. He's locked and loaded.
People skiing past it, going, beware of the bears.
just be careful. Yeah. They're right round there.
With a gun full of coffee beans.
Right. No,
If that was a real job, I would love that to be a real job.
Yeah, right. So
I said mountain guide last time. I was trying to mix it up a little bit this time.
Right, just to clarify, right, so Seb works part-time in Starbucks, and his dream is to work on a ski resort and guard ski folk
from the wilderness.
From the wilderness,
Yeah.
right? So like a Bear Grylls type guy on the periphery.
Imagine Bear Grylls with like a 12-gauge shotgun, though,
Right.
just in case.
Right.
Okay, I like that. And last thing before we get into our big box of ideas, relationship-wise, is he looking for someone? He sounds like someone who needs to be.
Yeah.
See, he's in that weird middle ground that some men get to when they could really do with a relationship, but they're telling themselves they're cooler without one. So he's sort of trying to lone wolf it.
Don't worry, he's not talking to you.
I fucking knew that was coming. I thought either I say it or he will, but yeah.
Bit personal, that, mate.
Yeah.
Go on,
Right,
I was a live show. Harry walks off it.
I reckon, just in terms of appearance, what sort of clothes is he rocking? What like, go from shoes up?
He's a generally well-groomed man. He clearly comes from money. He lives in a manor. So bare minimum jeans. Chinos, I like that.
Skiing. He's going to be wearing some sort of like...
No, he's not there yet, though, is he? That's his dream.
He's not constantly skiing.
Sorry.
I don't know if there's any slopes in Presbury, but...
Okay.
He's still in Presbury at this point.
Just polishing his rifle.
Yeah.
Ski season started.
Don't come in, I'm polishing the barrels.
Yeah.
Okay, and her style?
Short back and sides, clinical haircut, minimalistic.
Okay. Does it like Dolph Lundgren in Rocky? He's got that like Russian, you know what I mean? No?
It could be. It could be. If you think it'd give him an extra layer of seasoning.
When you said
definitely.
clinical, I thought of that.
Yeah. He's a
bright blonde.
To look at him, you'd think works in finance, but he's got dreams outside of.
Yeah.
Okay.
He spends most of his time dreaming.
Professional dreamer, part-time barista, if you will.
That is so good. That's a LinkedIn bio, if I've ever heard one. But I reckon we get into the big box of ideas. What do you reckon? So, Harry, if you want to slide that over to Danny.
Okay.
Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to pick any at random, and then you're just going to read the top one, the green one.
Okay.
And then we can stick or twist.
Who it's from as well, maybe.
GP's written this one. AM, that's either a V or a U. Okay, all made up.
All right, yeah.
Very on brand. It's from an all made up fan. Oh. The green one says, sometimes, blank meaning Seb, felt they were being watched.
So sometimes Blank felt like they were being watched. Sometimes Seb felt like he was being watched. Okay. Shall we twist or stick on that one?
I think we do one more.
Yeah, I reckon we do a couple.
I like that.
I mean, if people have wrote them, I think we need to go for a few, and then it's audience choice, I think. Maybe a show of hands. Yeah, so, I think we go for that.
Yeah. But if you wrote it, you can't fucking vote.
So let's do 5. Let's do 5 of them.
Okay, so we've got Seb feeling like he was being watched, and we've got Seb was minding his own business when he/she was 2-footed from behind, and that's from A&L originally.
A&L, right, okay. So they were 2-footed from behind?
Yeah, well, yeah, he was 2-footed from behind. I'm not sure where that fits in with the story. Maybe his skiers went a bit rogue.
Who was it who sent it in?
A&L.
Mom, I told you not to write that.
Go on, get a few, right? Let's
so we've
try
got him
another.
being watched. Let's see what else we've got. There's more things in here than there is people sat down as well. So I'm thinking at some point people started getting creative with this. This is the neatest handwriting so far. So bravo to the marketing minx, whoever that is. It says Blank thinks that roundabout a spaceship's about to take off.
Right, okay.
Yeah, it's a conspiracy theorist potentially.
Ben, why don't you help Danny out there and just maybe hold that box lid open?
I quite like watching him struggle.
Just keep watching him open it every time. He's struggling so much with getting there.
I'm just spraying the wrist there trying to get some ideas. I hope this place is insured because I'll claim
and Danny, instead of saying Blank, go for Seb, just so we can get in it.
Okay, we've got Dylan Day, who's wrote this one. It says, Seb wants to buy a purple top hat. Seb, clearly a man who loves his fashion.
Yeah, or the Willy Wonka.
I think we're 4 there, aren't we?
That was 4. Last one.
Last one, okay.
And then we're going to pick.
I still think the first one is...
So far, I'd personally the first one, but it's up to the audience, of course. It says, it's she, which is very assumptuous. It's actually a he, Sebastian. well, as a straight white man, it's not my place to say. He woke up and was 10 years younger.
Ooh.
I like that.
When his brother was alive.
Okay.
All right, so it's 10 years in the past.
Oh, yeah, is it in the past or is it...
It could be in a dream. You know what I mean? Just
Well,
like
because you said at the start, he's a 20-year-old... You said he was a young lad.
He's 30. He was younger when his brother died. He's now 32.
Right, okay.
He's a master of the flat white.
So is it we go... So is it we go back in time 10 years, or he just looks 10... Or he is 10 years younger?
That's up to the audience. Give us a cheer if it goes back in time 10 years. Give us a cheer for in the same time frame, but he is now 10 years younger.
That was so similar, it was unreal.
Okay, first one, give us a cheer. Second one. The first one.
Right, so he goes back in 10 years.
Goes back in time.
His brother's still alive, is he?
Well, 32, he died when he was 18. Someone else do the maths. I've not passed it.
Yeah, he's... I don't know.
Are we going with
He's
Seb
alive.
sometimes felt he was being watched?
I think maybe a vote between the... Should we do a vote between the two?
Okay, so for sometimes Seb feeling like he was being watched in whatever facet of his life that could come into, give us a cheer. Yeah! And for Seb waking up 10 years in the past, give us a cheer. That's the second one.
Yeah, I think
I'd say.
Yeah.
Let's do it again.
Last
First
time.
one. Second one. If he... Now, overall, there's more people screeching for the first one. But it's just you two for the second one. But you are doing it louder. So...
I think the one of him being watched for me seems very interesting.
Right.
More to it.
Right, okay, let's go with him being watched then.
Okay.
Right, I like that one. Yeah.
He's gonna have that one. Okay, so Seb feels like he's being watched sometimes.
Yeah, and then we've got to find where the story's going to finish.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So
So
if
you
you
gotta pick a red
pick
one.
the end line
Ben, do you
of...
wanna-
Let's just pick a couple of these.
Couple of these.
A couple of these.
I'll just pick 2 out and then we'll
I'll do it then.
from them.
Again?
I know.
Thank you so much.
So we're going to find out, just to make it
I offer enough
clear...
to this podcast.
So the...
Just to make it clear, this is where the story's going to end and where we're going to be working towards, okay? So the red ones.
Well, should we get the rest of them out? There's like 7 actually, just to full off. I thought there was like 3. Okay, so the final sentence we've got here is, and then he landed the world's first 20-time pirouette.
Okay. If you think about it, if he goes down a slope and does loads of spinning, that could work.
That's if any. That's sporting majesty.
And maybe he was
right
being
there.
watched by like a talent scout, and they were like, "Wow,
Hey, we're getting somewhere.
And then someone's been. You aren't going to believe this one. And then Seb woke up Who'd have thought of that one, eh?
That's just like Dallas.
Let's maybe go with one more. Let's see what else we've got in the box of ideas. Terrible handwriting once again. It says, and with that, they walked out the door and were never seen again.
Ooh.
I like that.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
Right, so just repeat that again. So where we're starting, where we're ending, and then we're going to get into it.
Okay, so it says, sometimes Seb felt like they were being watched. And then the very end sentences, and with that, Seb walked out the door and was never seen again.
I like that.
Right, okay. So first thing we need to find out is, at what point is he feeling like he's getting watched? Is it when he's at work? Is it when he's at the manor? Like, where are we thinking?
He could just be really paranoid. You know what I mean? Like the idea of
He smokes loads of weed.
Yeah.
Like someone's on
Right.
me.
He lives in a big manor house.
Yep.
You all right?
I've seen the one that was thrown, chuck it back.
All right. Okay. I thought you were trying to get someone on stage. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Yeah. Stick to the script, then. Well, you did well catching that.
Mate, I've got I'm like Spider-Man, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I just matched your athleticism,
I think maybe next time, don't get a box with a lid on.
We'll try and make put your hand through. Yeah.
Makes it more mysterious.
So, how long has he thought he's been watched for?
That's a
Years,
good question.
months?
Well, firstly, before we establish that, I think we've got to establish where he feels he's being watched.
Exactly.
So is it in the manor? Because a manor's a big place, plenty of hiding spaces for a potential watcher. Is it on the mountain? Is it in the Starbucks?
I like the idea of him being on the mountain trying to find the person that's watching him.
So then he's sort of gone off mission. He's then sort of veered off from his job of protecting the visitors to the resort.
I think we need to... At the moment, we're in Prestbury or we're in the manor. Yeah? Because I think we need to find out why he's being watched. Is he trying to escape to the ski resort, for example? Because he feels like he's being watched. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe he gets a postcard from the ski resort saying, I'm watching you. And he's like, right, I'm fucking coming for you.
But it's just promotion and he's really paranoid. We'll see you soon. Oh, will you? Someone's watching him on.
That's superb, yeah. I like that idea.
I like that a lot.
Thank you, mate.
So where's the resort? What is it in Canada? Is it in with bears?
I think the Alps, I think it's...
Are there bears in the Alps?
There are a few actually. I was looking at this the other day. There's 17 bears in Italy. And I think there's 12 in France, and that's the Alps.
Okay.
Right.
That's it. There's only 12 bears.
Yeah.
So I think as long as we have...
Are you lying?
No, but I was looking the other day.
Oh, right, okay.
I was just dreaming at home.
Right.
No, I was looking the other day. I was.
And you just thought...
Why would I lie about that?
I don't know. Why were you looking for that?
That thing to make up with the bear facts the other day.
No one's impressed in this room.
So he's in the Alps.
Which side though? The Swiss or the French side? Cheer for Swiss. France.
Yeah.
So it's France then, isn't it?
Yeah, so what I'm thinking is, so at the moment we said that he's going to a ski resort eventually to protect the ski folk from the bears, yeah?
That's what he got.
From 12 bears.
12
Or is it?
specifically?
Well, there's 12 that they know of.
But that doesn't seem like there's that many. It almost feels like they're endangered.
Okay, try saying there's not.
Well, they are.
Try saying 12 bears isn't many bears when there's 12 bears there.
Well, what
if
about...
you've seen 12 bears at the back of the room, you're going to go, that's only 12 of them.
Yeah, but...
Yeah. That is a valid point. Yeah. You go.
I think I can take at least 11 bears. It should be okay.
I had the image of like people at the ski resort coming down so fast because they've been going down the slopes they aren't trained for yet, and they're going down and flat. Like they've killed a few birds.
Yeah,
like,
they keep hitting bears.
they've hit birds, and he's thought, I'm not having this. There's 12 of them left. So it's more for the birds' protection than it is for the people.
If anything, he's like the white Power Ranger, you know, the one who he'd be in it every 4 episodes. You never quite know what side he was on, but he was always the coolest one.
Right, okay.
Yeah, he always had massive shoulder pads.
The biggest ones.
Yeah, my knowledge of the Power Rangers is small.
Well, you should have really done your research.
Yeah, so you know, your bears, Harry, as well.
Right, so
Go on.
he lands in France.
He's there,
Okay, locked and loaded.
ready.
Yeah.
But who's watching it? We've not found this out yet. That's the start of the story.
That is, if anything, the beauty of your idea.
Well, thank you.
What if when he's at the ski resort, right? Let's say the bears are causing havoc, right, because they're getting killed.
Mayhem.
Yeah. A bear dies every season. on the slopes, right?
Do you mean like autumn and winter or like series 3?
No, it's ski season.
And it's
4 a year.
Whether this was getting renewed for another live show or not, so I was like, okay.
Every season.
Yeah, every ski season, right? A bear dies. So he travels across because he's like, right, no bears dying on my watch this season.
Okay. Not in season 4 of the slope.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's how we apply for the job.
Yeah.
Self-tape. No bear is dying on my watch.
And when he arrives, I reckon he's got to be greeted by the resort manager, like the head ranger.
Yeah.
Right?
The head ranger. Okay.
Yeah, like the Power Ranger, but the head ranger.
Yeah. Okay.
That's funny.
So, just to clarify, is Seb getting the job because the manager of the resort is worried about the skiers, or is the manager worried about the bears?
No.
Okay, so I think maybe there's a little bit of worry on both sides. Obviously, Seb living in a manor, he comes from wealth. His dad probably knows the fella who owns the ski resort. Seb needs a little job. He's taking up space in the manor. So he's like, get him a little job for the season, get him out the fucking house for the bit.
Yeah.
Seb's just being dropped in the deep end, maybe.
Okay.
Next minute, he's got a stalker and 12 bears to look after.
A stalker.
Someone's watching him.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I like the idea of someone killing all the bears, and it's Seb's job to find out who's killing the bears.
I like that.
That's why he's been brought in. His dad's like, oh, he's a specialist.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I'm here, yeah. I watched a lot of YouTube videos about it. There's 12 apparently. Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
That's a bit of tension then, doesn't it? Like,
Okay.
That's who's watching him, because he's like, this hunter's making a fortune selling all these...
Right. So is the hunter about to become the hunted? Is that the way we go with?
I think nobody in the room yet knows who the hunter is, though, because it's like Seb's got a shotgun and he's watching the bears.
He's just watching the air at this moment
But he's
in time.
also
just
protecting the bears.
There's someone out there.
Who is
Right.
Seb? Why does he have the shotgun?
Don't know. Skiers just going past. He's just staring
Right,
about.
let's just like bring it back here a second.
Yeah, let's
I feel like it's gone a bit wild here, right?
Yeah.
So we started off with.
You could say it's gone off piste.
I like that.
Yeah. I've skied.
So we've got Seb, right? We've got Seb, and he's always being watched. And then suddenly we've got him in the French. What is the name of the
French
mountain?
Alps. Has anyone got a good name for the resort? Okay, let's maybe not go with the real one. Let's make it up and think of something funnier.
Bear Snow Resort.
Okay, well that one then. There was no other suggestions.
Snowy Perilous.
What was it called? Ralph Lauren. Val Thorens.
Val Thorens.
Right.
No, I think Snowy Perilous.
Right, it's Val Thorens. We're going to go with Val Thorens, right? So he's gone to. So basically, it feels like he's being watched.
Okay.
And we've obviously just thrown out the part that he was a part-time barista. Hopefully that comes back into the story at some point.
Yeah.
I think just to simplify it, it felt like he was being watched by his dad all the time. He just thought, fucking, you're doing my head in.
Yeah.
And I've seen that these birds need help over in Val Thorens. I'm going to go over and protect them.
Res.
He's gone to the Val Thorens, goes over to this place. Right, I'm here for help. Hotel manager goes, who are you? He goes, my name's Seb.
Yeah.
Them birds need help and you're not doing them any favours. So I'm here for coming like sort it out. Yeah.
That's how he signs off a sentence.
He's not even got a gun at that point.
Special needs. Just a tick.
Yeah, so he says, have you got a gun? Gives it him and then he goes, oh, finally.
Yeah.
Because it's in his hands now. But then he's like, right, let's go into... Is there like mountains at these... Is that where the birds
When you
are living?
ski, there tends to be mountains, yeah. You know what I mean? A big part of skiing is gravity. You've got black slopes, which are the hardest, red slopes, which are like...
Isn't that what you call Kilimanjaro when you come on our podcast? That's one of those black slopes they have out there.
But that did not make the edit. That is the hardest one, a black slope, right? Red slope is then step below that, and then it's blue and green, and then like toboggan.
I don't see colour when I go skiing, Harry. I just
don't see colour. Yeah.
I just ski down the mall.
What does chill factor count as? That's the only reference point I've got.
I'll say it's like a blue or a red.
I'll take that.
And these birds, right? Do the birds... No, I can't help it or speak. It's birds to me. But birds, right? These birds, whereabouts are these hanging about? Are these?
I think the bears.
I don't think they're going to be
Right, I've got it. Right. I think the bears are causing havoc because they're actually keen skiers, right? And I think because they're not allowed on the slopes.
They're just misunderstood.
Right? Yeah, they are misunderstood. You might imagine a polar bear going past you, just trying to say I'm misunderstood.
Ski on each paw.
Yeah. And
you won't see it, would you, on the slopes? It's white.
That's a point. Yeah, that's a point.
Just saying that.
Perfect camouflage.
Yeah, exactly.
Go on. Finish your thought.
Appreciate that. See, we have a desk when we usually record, and that's the first time he's ever touched my leg. Just finish your thought. So, save that for the live show. Yeah, exactly.
Go on, finish your thought. You can do it.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I think that the bears are skiing on the mountain in parts which is interfering with the skiers. So he's turned up and said, right, I'm going to sort your problem out, okay?
Right.
What? Shooting them?
Shoot him. Well, yeah, I think he's been like, I'll guide them off this part of the mountain.
Yeah, scare them off with a fire. Like,
via shotgun.
Yeah, that's what I reckon.
But it's not. I've always said it's for the bears.
Yeah, he's helping him.
He's not by shooting at him.
Okay,
he's not going to shoot him.
I was helping him.
I feel like we're...
Exactly. Yeah, just look after him.
Yeah, right. I like how the Stachinis are saying about like French skiing holidays and safaris. I went Butlins when I was a kid.
It's not fair if he's brought a substitute with him.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay, hang on.
So,
No, also, you think that shooting at something helps it? You should be a policeman in America.
All right. I'm saying he's trying to guide the bears away to where they are safe. It's a bit like...
So he's trying to give them their own slope?
He is.
Right, okay, I get that. Right, I'm on board with that, right.
So he's like a socialist ski resort.
Yeah, I like this, right. So at the moment where we are in this story, he's trying to get these birds off this slope, which are currently causing carnage for the skiers. We saying that?
Correct.
Yeah.
Right, okay, I reckon we get a swerve ball in there, because it's not mad enough yet, I don't think.
Careful.
Say careful. No, it's all them.
If you wouldn't, man. Thank you very much.
Don't open the box for you.
Please say...
Oh, well done for Ben there. Yeah.
Sorry,
right,
mate.
so this is what's going to happen now.
His best friend has always hated the cat.
Right. His best friend is there a second one on there as well? We'll pick between the two.
It says the cat doesn't want to return until his arc. Somebody read that. The cat doesn't want to return until it
achieves its dream.
I was thinking archives, but
It could be he's a dreamer.
So what is it? Sorry, the cat doesn't want to return?
The cat doesn't want to return until it achieves its dreams.
Well, here we go. Maybe the cat's dream is to kill bears.
Right, this is going too far. I'm going to have to veto that one because that is insane.
No, I agree. I think we'll pick another one out. Very cat-focused.
You had two choices as well for that swerve ball and gone for cat both times. That is...
Really fun with the cat thing.
Yeah.
A badger came out of nowhere.
Maybe a badger did come out of nowhere and he shot it.
And bit his bottom.
Bit his bottom. Right, okay.
And a skier went, that was a fucking bear. And he was like, said it's a badger.
A rather large badger at the very least.
And what's the other option on the swerve ball there?
It said she woke up to find it had grown 5 times the size. Okay, well, I've got an idea right off the bat.
Yeah, I like that. I like that you've got an idea.
So, right. Seb's original idea, he got to the ski resort, he figured out the landscape of the situation. He said, right, okay, the obvious solution is, realistically, people are a lot smaller than bears, so we'll just half the width of their slope. They have one side, the bears have the other way. Old people have their own half of a swimming pool at the back. And you just swim and maybe drown there, we'll stay here.
Love that.
But then his solution, which seemed almost foolproof, is foiled by the fact that one day, each one of the 12 bears is overnight 5 times bigger than it was the day before, thus enhancing the problem of the bears.
I like that idea. I'm going to go one more on that idea. Instead of it being 12 bears 5 times the size, maybe there's one bear which is 5 times the size of a normal bear and he's conflicted then. Because this is like a killer, massive
like
bear.
King Kong bear.
A King Kong bear.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so there's this big bear, so now it's like, right, I've come here to protect the bears, but now this one...
Yeah.
Maybe it's caused a bit of trouble.
Yeah.
Throwing its weight around a little bit.
Yeah, and now you're conflicted. You're like, oh, I've come here for come and help these chaps out, but I'm going to have to kill this one, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe these are the bad guys the whole time.
You're straight to killing it.
Yeah, every time.
There's no solution.
There's not been one scenario so far in which any of the bears survive, by the way.
What if he discovers that the bear is 5 times its size because there's like an apparent avalanche at the resort, right? And people think, oh my God, that's a big wall of snow.
Okay.
It's actually
That's just what the other bears call him, the Avalanche.
Yeah. And that bear came down and it took out like a small family.
Yeah, kids and everything.
They survived, right? But you know, the people were hurt
severely,
maimed. Yeah, travel insurance was used, right? And I think there's got to be an interaction here, because I think the ski resort manager has got to be like, do you know, like Jaws? You got to close the beaches.
Right.
That type of thing.
That's very good.
Like, yeah, we're going to need a bigger slope.
Right. Okay. So we're going to need a bigger slope. It's very good.
That could be the name.
Have I got a thing for that?
Yeah, that could be the name of the episode. That.
No, that's not it.
It was a good line as well.
Yeah, no, I think it's the first time he's played with the board. There we go. A bit of a muted round of applause, everybody.
There we go. I like that one.
It was a good time
to
introduce the sound.
Say it again.
Sorry, right. We're going to need a bigger slope.
No.
Yeah.
Like he's just found a clue.
That's funny.
Say it again.
We're going to need a bigger slope. Right.
Right, one more. Try one more.
We'll try it again one more time, Harry.
For the final and third time, we're going to need a bigger slope.
Oh!
Yeah.
How cool would that have been 40 seconds ago?
I don't know what that word, but it's fine.
Yeah.
It's a sound effect.
So, are we going to have that interaction?
Yeah, let's have it.
Yeah.
I think
you should be the ski resort man.
No, I think you should be the hotel manager. I think that's very good.
Okay, right.
Yeah, you've experienced it. You've been to a lot of these high well places.
It's French.
I'll be the Avalanche in this case. I'll be the bit. Maybe they've set a meeting up to be like, look, we're going to have to try and settle this amicably. No, Seb is the middleman, and there's a meeting between the resort manager, the giant bear, and Seb is the mediator.
Okay,
right. I'm thinking what I would like is if you played Seb in this situation. If you played Seb, and you was the hotel manager, because at this point, the big bird, the Avalanche, is still in the wilderness at this point. It's looming.
Right, okay. You come into my office, yeah?
I reckon he skis into your office.
Yeah.
Can I play like a mother whose child's just been maimed?
I think you should. Yeah.
Yeah, but can you come in? Can you come in midway through?
Yeah, of course can. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So and action.
The problem is bigger than we first thought.
Bonjour, Seb. Ça va?
Hello. The bear's bigger than we thought.
The problem at the ski resort is getting out of control.
Oh, I didn't know you spoke French.
Yeah. You're the mother. Stay out of this, Ben.
Yeah, madame.
Right. If you could just wait outside, we'll deal with the child shortly. Yeah.
Sebastian, I brought you here on firm instruction to tackle the bear problem. You are not doing it.
You see, originally we thought there was only 12 bears.
No, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No more.
There's a 13th bear.
There's a 13th bear.
5 times the size of the rest of the pack.
Ooh la la. Yeah.
Calls itself the Avalanche.
The Avalanche.
The Avalanche. Sounds like it's in a Renault advert.
Yeah. What is French?
It's like Poirot.
Yeah. And then there's that's Columbo, isn't it? Right, okay, so yeah, you come in. The problem is out of control. If you carry on, the resort will have to close, and I will be bankrupt.
What would you suggest? Should I kill the bear?
I say you do anything within your power to bring the slopes back to harmony. Seb, I put my life in your hands. Yeah. And then I give you a French kiss. and then I reckon I go because the problem has got so extreme. I have a mother who's travelled all the way from Paris.
You've just been waiting in the background.
Yeah, I go.
He's been in the room the whole time.
Come here.
Mademoiselle.
Yeah, I've been sat here.
So you're gonna tell him about your
Tell me what's happened.
I do have a deeper voice than most women from Bury.
It sounds bang average.
Thank you. Yeah, my mum's she's from Bury over there. Be careful. Yeah, so I was on the slope. My kids were skiing, and this bear just. It was larger than a normal bear.
Roughly how many times bigger?
I would say about 5 times larger than a normal bear.
It's the Avalanche.
It's the Avalanche.
The children were screaming, Avalanche, Avalanche.
I don't want to have lunch. It's only 10. It's only 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Right, my son's ski poles were snapped. Can we get back to this, please? Yeah. My son's lost some ski poles.
Was he harmed by the bear?
He lost 2 ski poles. You try skiing without poles.
I believe it's
Have you ever tried
snowboarding.
walking down a ski slope in your ski boots? It takes hours.
He had a full day. Chill factor.
He also had a small cut on his cheek.
Small cut on his cheek.
Look,
Yeah.
Look at him.
the bear was massive.
That child is at least 37 years of age.
Show him. Show him the poles.
Show him the putt.
The broken ones.
I can't. The bear took them. The avalanche took
So
them.
not only was a bear aggressive, it was a thief.
The thief.
Yeah.
Unusual for a polar bear.
Yeah. So
What are we going to do about it?
calm down, Timmy.
No,
Sebastian.
Mum.
Timmy,
I want this bear put to justice.
Timmy, please.
Timmy.
There's a bigger problem here.
Yeah, it's the bear. 5 times more than usual.
Listen, we cannot ignore the bear in the room. Okay?
She's right there.
Yeah.
Take me with you. Take me with you.
The mission is too dangerous for a child.
Take him with you.
I will take him with me. I will take him with me.
What you can do is a fucking peace and quiet.
What was your name again, boy?
Timmy.
Timmy.
Yeah.
12-gauge shotgun.
I've already got one. Thanks.
Yeah.
Right.
He's come oddly. He's lost his ski poles but kept the shotgun, by the way.
I think at that point, right, the scene... well, maybe.
I think we're having an affair.
We're having an affair.
I think we're having an affair.
Okay, cool. Yeah. But the sound of your voice was, I don't think that fair's consensual.
We're having an affair!
Madame,
so-
you are very rough.
So I'm like at this point, right, so Seb has had to take young Timmy out on this expedition.
On the mountain.
On the mountain to find the avalanche. Or, go on.
What's it called?
The,
Together as an audience.
yeah.
Yeah. You have to whisper it though. Yeah. Have you... Hey, there we go. Right, okay, so yeah. The avalanche.
Right, okay, so I reckon they go out on the mountains, yeah?
Seb and Timmy.
Seb and Timmy,
Tearing it up.
tearing it up.
I know why they call them the avalanche.
Go on.
Because when you make like a loud noise, an avalanche like happens, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And that's why they whisper avalanche, because you've got to whisper when you're around.
Like he's
Because the avalanche might come there. Yeah, they're like, avalanche.
They think they're walking on the mountain. They're actually walking on the avalanche.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Just how big is this
Yeah.
bear?
It's
Yeah.
5
In
times.
your average
Yeah.
bear.
Put it this way, mate. It's got ski lifts on its back.
So I reckon we get another prompt in there now. I think that's quite nice.
Okay,
Because
we'll
we're
choose
on our way to find the bear. We're on our way to...
So is this the second curveball?
Yeah.
This is the second curveball, I reckon.
Just quickly,
Well done, Ben, again.
where is the story finishing again?
The story's finishing. We've got it there, have we done?
Never say it again.
All right,
say it
okay.
He walked
Okay.
out and was never seen again.
Okay.
Now the second curveball, I'll go from the two here, just so we'll
Yeah.
amicably pick between them. It said Kate Middleton appeared from the mist,
Right, okay.
or
Photoshopping something.
Yeah. Topical.
it said little did they. You're gonna have to read that one
read
for
it
me.
for you.
Little did they.
Do I read it, Harry?
I'm so glad I'm not sat there, mate. I'll be honest. You know what I mean?
Little did they realise.
That looked like an M. Little did they realise they'd stolen a Ford Fiesta that could fly.
All right, okay.
Right, okay.
That would help with the problem of walking down the slope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Therefore,
But it would be mad.
ridding them of the need of ski poles.
So there's a Ford Fiesta. The Ford Fiesta's the option, or the other one is
Kate Middleton.
she disappears.
I would imagine she's a frequent skier.
Shall we stay with them two, or shall we just do another twist
Should we
there?
find
What are we
another
thinking?
one from the box?
Another one from the box. Go on, another one from the box. Let's try that.
Let's
I think your scouts are in the Ford.
Right, okay.
just because it was stolen, I'm not having that. I'm not accepting that. It said his socks were terrifying, or we have suddenly he thought he would die from the heat.
Right. Maybe he has to like kill the beast from the inside its belly.
What, like Luke Skywalker when he's
Yeah, and he's inside. Maybe he dies.
Out.
Yeah, you know, that's an option. You know.
That's not a bad idea.
Flying car was too much.
Yeah, we don't
That's
wanna
like a
make it
hero's.
Grease. We
That's
don't
like a
wanna make it
hero
like Grease
moment.
where they
Little
fly
Timmy
off
in the belly of the beast.
Well, there's a lot of saunas. at ski resorts.
Yeah?
So maybe you could end up getting trapped in a sauna.
Right, okay, let's just tie it up between the two then. Do we want the Fiesta or the Heat one? I think that
I think
is...
the Heat one might tie in, because why would you go to the Alps in a Fiesta? How would you get up the slopes?
Yeah.
This feels like I'm on Top Gear if neither of them could drive. That's exactly how this feels.
So go on, offer it up to the crowd, Dan.
Okay, so we've either got give us a cheer for the Flying Ford Fiesta, and give us a cheer for the almost, the almost perilous Heat.
Right, so it's the Ford Fiesta.
It's the
Right,
Ford Fiesta.
okay, right, so I've got an idea.
I think you're going with logic here, aren't you?
Right, I'm just going to think, right, so they come out of the lodge, Timmy and Seb.
Yeah.
Car park.
They're going to need the mode of transport.
Yeah, for some reason they thought, they haven't brought a vehicle, so they've had to hotwire a Ford Fiesta.
Yeah.
They've hotwired it in such a way
That it's took flight.
it's took flight.
Okay.
Yeah. So they've hotwired this Ford Fiesta. For some reason, Timmy's driving.
Yeah?
Seb's a busy man. He's got to look
Seb's
for the bit.
No,
Seb's got the
he's a dreamer.
shoulder.
He's a dreamer.
He's too busy dreaming for driving.
Yeah, he's a dreamer. He's just like...
And then I reckon the Avalanche is obviously the peak of the mountain. Obviously, it doesn't make sense that he's up there. He's probably in the least dangerous part if he's up there. But I
Trying to keep
reckon
him safe, maybe.
the flying to the top of the mountain in order to get to...
Does the Avalanche catch him?
Like King Kong.
You know what I mean? In the car.
Like King Kong.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so let's go with that one. Let's go with that. So I reckon they've got in the car, they've hotwired it, they're flying towards the top of the mountain.
Yep.
Obviously, they're trying to find the Avalanche.
I'm doing the wind.
The wind, the wind that is armed to the teeth.
Yeah. In my head, I've got the wind going through Sebastian's hair. You know what I mean?
What's this, a convertible Ford Fiesta?
He's out the window. He's out the window.
So you thought Lewis's sound effects were too much, but you doing that?
Okay, well, we haven't got wind. I'll tell you what then. We'll just have it as a nice, clear conditions.
Yeah.
All right? Not a cloud in the sky.
They're going at a reasonable pace, which creates no breeze.
Okay.
Well, Ford Fiestas are so slick they would have no wind resistance.
Very aerodynamic vehicles.
Yeah, okay, so it's just...
They're flying. They're just flying to the top at this point, I think. Nice and simple.
Too long, that's...
We don't want to add too much fat to the journey. I spilled water. We'll move on.
So they're flying to the top.
It's not the side, is it?
Me neon!
It's not even short.
Yeah.
So they're approaching the top of the mountain.
They're approaching the top.
They've got maybe a couple of 100 feet to go, not far.
Yeah, I think they're getting to the top and then it crashes near the top, so they've still got a bit to go on foot.
Somewhat of a journey that they've got to make.
Yeah, last little bit of the
It's
journey.
like that Society in the Snow.
It's like that
Alive.
Kilimanjaro.
Yeah, we'll do it that way. Okay, yeah, so they crashed 200 metres from the safe landing. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think there was a bit of an injury there, I reckon.
Do you reckon?
I think Sebastian's snapped some more poles.
Maybe they broke the gun,
They broke the gun.
then rendering them vulnerable to the avalanche.
Yeah.
It's the Avalanche.
They brought the gun, but found a knife. I reckon
I reckon they broke the gun, and Sebastian went, and Timmy went, shh, Avalanche.
Yeah.
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 Oh, is he wanking him off?
Be quiet, Timmy.
Oh,
Water's gone again. Yeah. There is wires there.
It's all
right, it's fine.
There.
It's fine, we're all good.
It was going to
Right.
go, it would have gone.
Yeah.
Crash landed. Let's just confirm. Is there an injury to Timmy or not?
Maybe only a subtle one, sprained ankle.
Sprained ankle. Anything happened to Seb?
I think... Dislocated dick.
He's dislocated his dick?
Yeah, nothing to do with Timmy.
Timmy's a gentle lover.
I love the idea of him breaking it and then announcing that to the mountain.
I like the idea of the dick being used as bait for the burr, maybe.
Yeah, that's a shout.
Yeah. It's like, this could work.
Well, you can dislocate your dick.
Yeah, well, I
Depends
think...
how badly dislocated it is, though.
You don't know they're detachable.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of them are, aren't they?
He's a versatile man,
Look,
is Sebastian.
The dick can be used as bait if we want, but let's just put it in the back pocket for now.
Yeah.
All right?
The zick is going in the pocket.
Yeah, let's
Keep
just
the zick there.
crack on, right?
Put it in the
Move
front pocket, I
forward.
reckon.
Yeah, exactly. He's got it in a pocket. Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy with that?
Okay.
Yeah. I think we should stop dicking about and crack on. All right? So they get, cheers, Clem. Right, I think they get out the car, right, and he's like, "We got 200 metres until we get to the top.
Yeah.
Me dick's killing me."
It's usually bigger than this, by the way. It's just cold. It's just cold.
Yeah.
It fits in that little weird cocaine pocket you've got.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He's actually put it in a baggie. So
4 grams there.
Yeah. So they carry on walking up. And is it daytime or night time? I've got it in my head as like night.
I think it's getting dark.
Yeah.
Getting dark. I think it's getting dark, yeah.
I
Okay.
like that.
It's got to be night time because at night time they clear everybody off the slope.
Yeah, that's it. Maybe they see the eyes of the bear. You know what I mean?
Ooh, okay.
Like,
Piercing through.
I've got an idea, right? Let's say it's setting, the sun, and they're like, we can't get to the top in time, we're going to have to make camp, right? And I think they dig like a little snow hole.
Could they not just sleep in the car?
No, mate, the car's back down there.
Okay,
yeah.
so
Maybe
we're
it's
away from the
convertible.
car now.
Yeah, the car's. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, so close. Let's just camp. Yeah. Yeah, literally so close to the top.
No, let's make a night of it. Let's enjoy it.
The cars are right off, right? But snow is a natural insulation. All right? So I reckon they dig it out, and as he's digging it out, he's like, and then like touches fur. Right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. He goes, that's fucking tension for you, right? So he touches the bear, okay? And I think he grabs...
Sorry. I tried to get the... There we go.
Yeah. Grabs the bear.
He does what?
Grabs the bear.
Grabs the bear.
Boom.
Perfect, thank you. Yeah, I keep just reaching for silence. Perfect. Yeah.
You're a cat. What are you?
A cat, yeah. So he's got his...
He reaches the bear.
It's such a calm
You can
manner.
imagine a producer sat there going, just reach for the bear one more time.
And then make a... Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
More sassy.
We're going to do one more take. I'm going to take my shirt off. Just reach for it one more time. Lovely.
Go on. So do it again for us.
Okay, reaches for the bear. Okay.
No, with the...
Yeah? Oh, right.
There you go.
Okay.
It is all in the wrist.
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, he's on the bear, and I think he touches it, and he's like, it's one of the moments of, oh my God, I realise where I am. And at that point, like, a foot from his... Well, it's probably a bit too close, that. Let's say 2 metres to his left, an eye opens.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
He's on the face of the bear.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a shout. At that point, it's gone solid.
It's got an icicle on the end of it.
It looks like the tip of a rocket lolly. And he's just...
Oddly enough, the best bit.
Yeah.
I think to get rid of Timmy as well, when the eye opens, Timmy flies away.
Yeah.
How powerful is the eye?
Or what if Timmy's
I've got
a little
giant
bit further
bear.
down and he touches it, the eye opens, the bear goes, and then Timmy's like shot off. You know what I mean? It's like yeah.
He's even further away than the Fiesta.
Yeah, yeah.
With a slightly sprained ankle.
Yeah. Too far that. No longer there.
The bear sneezes, Timmy's back in bed. Right,
His mum's just getting shagged by the owner of the ski resort next door.
No,
Jammies on, ready
She's
to-
shagging him.
Now the launch.
I'll show you the biggest slope. But
You
yeah.
want to meet the bear, do you?
Right, we've got about 5 minutes to wrap this story up. as well.
Okay.
Cool. Because in my head I've got 2. Right. But I reckon they were never seen again.
The ending is. Let me just find.
Yeah, and they walked out and they were never seen again.
And with that, they walked out the door and were never seen again.
Close enough.
Right. I don't think he kills the bear.
Right.
Right. I don't think he does.
I don't think he's that kind of guy.
No, I don't think he's a protector of the bears.
Yeah,
That was the original plan.
Yeah, so I think Timmy's fucked off, like, he's back in camp.
Slopes for bears was the
Yeah.
original.
Yeah, so I think he's confronted the Avalanche.
No, I've got it.
Okay.
I think that he's about to kill the bear, and the bear has talks to him.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
But
That's
I
right.
Like Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, but they end up with yeah.
Who sees it?
But he's got to have something in common with the bear.
Yeah.
So maybe he's
Both
like,
from Presswich.
but no, maybe it's like, cause
Yeah, I was thinking
Yeah,
that.
no, that's what I was
Fucking
going for.
thank
Yeah.
you.
He has a flask on him.
Oh, he's a polar bear in the Alps. They don't belong there. He's like, my dad sent me away as well.
Oh.
Right,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Who's
Yeah.
your dad? You seen the lad on them mints?
Yeah, and he goes, Seb goes, my dad owns that company.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Got warm and the mint is now 4 times smaller than it originally was, but he's still floating about.
Yeah, I like that idea. So he confronts the bear opens his eyes, and he's like, what's the bear? Who wants to do the bear?
Boys, I've got it. I've got it.
Go on.
Do you want to be the
Got
bear?
it. So, no, not even the impression of the bit. It turns out, right, his brother, who mysteriously died, gasp, right.
I forgot about that bit.
His brother never died. His dad just never wanted kids, so sent his brother away, not 12 years ago, to the ski resort. No money, no shotgun, nothing. His brother had to kill the biggest bear he could find to wear its pelt to survive.
Right.
Right. Yes.
So
yes.
the Avalanche,
Yes.
this whole time, has just been Chris.
This has been his
His
brother.
brother.
Yeah.
And this was the universe's way of bringing them back together.
Yeah.
Now the person who's been watching them, it was his fucking dad.
Yes.
Trying to make out that Seb never found his brother. Seb found the brother. Timmy's now in it. He's one of the other brothers now. Timmy stays with them.
I like that.
His dad reverse engineered the whole situation to bring the family back together.
Yeah.
There you fucking go.
That is unbelievable.
Thank you very
Superb.
much.
And
And
then,
then they walked out the door and were never seen again.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Very much. Unreal. Unreal.
I want another.
Yeah, that was ace.
well, I was worried it wasn't going to end well there, but then you just...
Do you know what? 5 minutes ago, a guy broke his knob. And we were like, I wonder what's going to happen.
Reunited.
And then a 5'11" man walks out of a polar bear.
He's like, it's me.
Yeah, that was superb.
It doesn't even need a sequel, that, does it? It's like Step Brothers, perfect the first time.
Yeah, and you'll quote it for 10 years now as well.
It's the Avalanche.
Avalanche.
I really enjoyed that.
What would the film be called?
I think we called it earlier, actually.
Pieced off.
Peace stuff is good.
Yeah.
Peace stuff is good. Any advanced on peace stuff?
Yeah, ideas.
By all means, if you've got like anything.
Slippery Slope.
Slippery.
Ooh,
That
slippery
could be
slope.
like the tagline, I reckon.
Agatha Christie.
Brother
on you.
Bear.
Bear
with me. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
very good.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Family a bear. Instead of a bear.
Family a
I
bear.
just started enjoying words.
Family a bear.
Family a
I
bear.
like
That was just 2 words that you
Yeah,
made
that
sound...
was it. A fair and bear. Was
Is that
just-
like me going?
Yeah. No, not for me. That one.
That's a word.
Yeah. What if you went?
Congratulations.
What if you go? Right. What? Has anyone got any others? There you go, Sam the man. Yeah.
So good.
Do you know, I can see why you hang around with him all the time. And that's
I can see why
Look
he
at
doesn't
that,
invite you to with him now.
yeah. We've got nothing, he's got it all.
Per necessities is
Superb,
very
Sam.
good.
That's
I think that's got to be it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that.
I really
Yeah.
enjoyed that.
Right,
Yeah, it was
okay.
great.
Just on that as well, I think if there was like a montage, a trailer for it, I do like the idea of this.
Okay.
What would be the song which would feature over the top of the trailer? So we're seeing like
Bare necessity. It's really ominously.
Don't you forget about me.
Don't you forget
I like that.
about me.
Yeah, by Simple Minds.
I'm thinking.
thinking-
I've got Journey. Don't stop believing.
That is a good
Like
one.
big
that is
ballad.
so basic that.
Yeah, but a big
yeah.
ballad.
What about the Proclaimers 500 miles? They did trek up a mountain some distance to find them. No, all right. I was only suggesting. You didn't think of anything.
Is there any-
You just sat there just judging.
Any snow related music?
Snow Patrol.
Yeah, but
Chasing cars.
Chasing cars.
Chasing cars is the fiesta.
Yeah, chasing
There
cars.
you go.
I don't think chasing cars.
waste time
Hot wiring cars.
That'd be such a contrast.
finding bears.
No, what about the Ski Sunday theme tune?
Sing it.
I don't know. There's no words. It's just music.
Hum it.
How does it go?
I don't know. I'm not middle class enough for that. I know.
So you just give something and offered nothing.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm on here. I'm not on there for good ideas.
You are, mate. You hold that box really well.
Right, I like that. So
That
it's
box
Burn
like you spell.
Yeah.
Burn
Yeah.
Skis. The song was
Chasing cars,
I
right?
like chasing cars. I think
Chasing
that's a good one.
Cars. And is there anything else that we need?
I don't think there's anything else we need. No.
Yeah.
Maybe just more of you to come next time. You know,
Yeah. maybe tell your friends.
Well, shall we wrap it up then?
I think we should wrap it up. Yeah.
Right, go on, wrap it up for us.
All right. Cheers. Right. Okay. Yeah. Wow, that was superb. Yeah. Well, thank you very much for coming. This has been our first ever live show, and thank you. We really do appreciate you coming. Did you? How did you find it? In all honesty, was it an enjoyable watch? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's fair enough. You know.
Yeah, because we were nervous that it might not translate.
Yeah.
Because we have a great time doing it, obviously, but like, it's funny for. Hey, less of that, John.
All right. Well, we appreciate that.
Yeah.
But the main thing is,
Podcast is really good.
yeah.
If we did another, would you recommend it to other people? Is what
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay. Yeah.
Can you prove it? Can you text people no and start ringing them? Put your money where your fucking mouth is. Yeah. Go on.
Yeah, we're gonna do more of these, right? And we're going to Edinburgh Festival this year to go and do 2 weeks of this as a live show. Yeah,
that's such a good idea.
We've got a fucking belter of an episode in the locker, which we'll be releasing in due course. But Daniel Sloss was our guest for it. If you don't know who that is, he's a pretty fucking big deal. Yeah, he came on the pod. He said, "I'm only here because your agent has pictures of me doing awful things." And I was like, superb.
But and here they are now. yeah.
But Daniel Sloss molesting a child, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll cut that out. Bloody hell. Whoa, yeah. Lewis, we can edit this, yeah?
But we will be going up to the Fringe, and if you're going to be up there, you know people going up there, please do send them along, because we'll be doing this every day for an hour. Different guests, different stories. But can we just have a massive round of applause for Danny, I guess, for the first ever live show. Absolutely smashed that, mate. Absolutely smashed that.
And also, massive round of applause for you guys as well, because obviously we got...
yourselves a round of applause.
Yeah, thank you.
We appreciate it massively.
If you could share online anything from tonight, that'd be great. Tag us in it on Instagram. Yeah. It'll really make a big difference. And yeah, keep telling people, because it keeps getting bigger and bigger. We've got downloads in Las Vegas. We're still not cracked Beijing, but we're getting there.
No. I think that might be a VPN issue, though. I don't think it's...
But we're getting bigger, we're enjoying it, and we're just excited to see where it goes, aren't we?
And we've got massive plans for it, haven't we? We have huge plans. Just Harry's going to start buying expensive things. So we have to afford these massive plans.
I know, we in the next 12 months, the plan is basically have the pod being self-sufficient, you know what I mean? And then by you guys
That was so boring, that, mate. In the next 12 months, the plan is for it to be self-sufficient.
That's the
Hookers,
hardest
strippers
bit.
and drugs. That's where we're going to be in 12 months' time.
Yeah, it's not that. But we should say, we actually are going to do a prize draw, are we not?
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, so put them all back in. Put them all back in. Because
Is that it? Yeah. Right, yeah. Yeah. Sam was giving me cues, I'm thinking, I'm not getting this, and then I guess mug.
Right. For opening the box
So,
again,
I would...
someone's going to win the mug tonight.
Yeah.
We said it earlier.
Lucky dip.
Who's going to pick?
Danny.
I mixed them all first.
Oh, you shitting on me already. Yeah, look at that.
Let's shake the box up.
High
Good
tech
the
that.
job as you're getting.
There, mate.
So if I just read the name from the top, do I?
Yeah.
I thought that might be Hanky.
Hey!
Before we go, get on stage.
Have we got a mug there
Get on
that we can...
stage.
Have we got a mug to hand?
Round of applause for Hanky, by the way. The winner.
Thank you very much.
Come and see us over there.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Sit back down.
But yeah, we'll... that was superb. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah,
right, we
thank
really
you.
appreciate
Thank you.
it. Look after yourselves. Thank you very much. Good night.
It's all